Morning Sunita, this is Brayden from Pacific Toyota, just doing a quick video tour on our 2017 Mitsubishi Pajero Sport. Sitting here in front of me, thank you so much for your inquiry. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to reach over the phone, but that's all good. I just thought I'd send a little video through, give you a bit of a better look through the actual car than obviously what you can see from the photos online. I'm standing here currently, obviously, at Pacific Toyota here in Cairns, so lucky enough to be the second biggest pre-owned yard for Toyota in all of Australia. So we turn over a little bit over 200 vehicles a month. As you can see, we're literally jam-packed here at the moment. You'll be able to see our Toyota Lexus showrooms over the hill there, all our service departments down the road, and we've got another yard exactly the same at 77 Mulgrave Road as well. So it means we get some absolutely awesome cars just like this one here. So this was one owner, so just about full service history, so real good history in this one as well. I'll go through all that in just a second, and obviously 2 keys here as well, so the genuine Mitsubishi keys, so that one works perfectly, fantastic. And there you go, might have a little flat battery in that one, so that's always something we can look at for you as well, but that's why we check in the video. So a little bit of a flat battery in the second one there, but that shouldn't be a drama at all. Whole idea of this video, obviously just take you through the whole car in as much detail as I can, try and be as picky as we possibly can, and little marks or blemishes and stuff like that. Obviously all our cars, we guarantee no write-offs or flood damage or anything like that either, and obviously that 38,990, which is currently on sale, is all drive away too, so it's all your stamp duty, transfers, everything like that. So we're lucky enough to be able to freight probably 80 to 90 vehicles a month south of here. So if you're down south, don't let that stress you. We can make it certainly very, very easy on that regard as well. So very, very minor little stone chip just there on the bonnet. Again, one little one up the back there too. But nothing too bad at all. Again, just a couple little ones just down the front there. If they're a concern for you, let me know. And I'm sure we can talk to, and basically shouldn't be a drama to be able to get those touched up or something along those sort of lines. Very tidy through the inside there. Just wanted to give you a look through the suspension and everything as well. Absolutely stacks of tread left in these guys as well on the alloys. You've got the genuine GLS alloys for this one. So looking very tidy through there. A little mark just at the top, but other than that, not too bad. And obviously just across the rest of the front here, got that beautiful front grille on these guys. So that is just a little bit of polish on the plastic. Don't stress about that. Little tiny little stone chips across on that plastic underneath. Just those common ones that you always get. Let's try and get my shadow out of the way so you can actually see. Pretty tidy through the rest of it through here. And down to the passenger side now for that front wheel. Looking very clean through there too. Again, just a quick look through the suspension and everything. You can see how clean this thing is. Not too bad through the mirrors. Obviously up the roof there as well. So they are a little bit dusty because we have had some a bit of rain, so we obviously get them re-detailed before they get sent down to you. Keyless entry here, so we can push that one. It's going to open the car. Push it again, it's going to lock it. So as long as the keys are in front of that door, that'll work. Very tidy through the ear. There's beautiful trimming on the inside. Electric windows on all 4 doors, of course. Some tiny little markings and scuffings there, just from people obviously catching their shoes, jumping in and out and stuff like that. We've got the fitted floor mats, very tidy across the dash and all that as well. And like I said, all your service history, everything's in here. So we'll jump to that service history for you. So single owner. So first service, 2,000 kilometers, 2017. This one here, they just forgot to write it, but it should be around that 20,000 mark. Next one obviously jumps up to that 55, 2021 at 68, all through the same workshop. 2022 at 83,000, 2023 at 98, and then Pacific Hino. So that's us. So when they come in, if they're due for a service, we get them done. So last service was at 114,000 Ks. So good service history in there for you. A couple tiny little marks just on this seat here, but I think I might give it to the details and see if we might be able to get some of those scrubbed out for you, if that's something they might be able to look at. It's always the questions we can ask for you. But very tidy through the inside. Into that back obviously there as well. We've got the seats dropped down in the back there too, because I want to show you the room in the back. Now that's just privacy glass on these guys, so it's literally just dark glass on these back windows. It's not actually tint, but that is stuff that we can all do in-house for you before it leaves. Child locks on these rear doors. Again, looking really tidy through the inside here. The floor mats on the back here as well. Not too bad on this seat. On the rear ones here. Little argument separator in the middle. Try to get your hands in there. There you go. Little argument separator, so those will lift up. Got the cup holders in the middle. Very nice and neat. Along the back there, so we've got drop down handles, solid handles, aircon vents for both these for the middle row. Got the controls at the top there for those vents and the lights as well. And we've got the drop down handles and aircon vents in the back there too. So we've got all your child anchor points and stuff from the roof there. So you can lay these seats down without having the seat belts in the way. So very clever, the Mitsubishis. Nice big handles to jump in and out of the car, makes it real nice and easy. Fuel's obviously on this side here. Pretty tidy through that wheel as well by the looks. Again, stacks of tread. And very tidy through the chassis and everything in there as well. Little tiny little stone chips just here, but nothing major. Got rear parking sensors across the back there for you as well. That's just a little bit of dirt, that's just coming off of my finger. On the inside of that door card. So a bit of storage through the back here. Little tight end points on there as well, so on either side. We've got these rear seats that they basically fold up. So you get these little switches there, pulls that up in place. Lift up the headrest and everything from here. That just adjusts using that little one there to get back down. And those seats, I can't reach at the moment, but those seats come forward and sit and tuck under nicely in place. So really, really nice and easy. And again, same thing, to drop all this down, you just simply pull that strap and back down into place. So a little accessory plug down the back there, so for fridges and things like that. A couple tiny little marks on the back here, but nothing too bad. Same thing through the roof. Like I said, you got that child anchor point just at the back there, and the others on the back of the seats. Obviously down the driver's side now too. Pretty tidy on that wheel by the looks as well. And the inside of this door card on the driver's side now. Looking pretty tidy. So again, like I said, these just click back up into place. Nice and easy. To the inside. Down the rest of the driver's side here for you. Just needs a good detail. They get a little bit dusty sitting on the front here with the highway just there. So going through the inside. Electric controls for all the windows are just here, central locking of course, and your window locks there too. Again, a couple of tiny little scuffs and stuff like that on the entry point, just drop there the driver's side, obviously being the highest traffic area of the car. We've got these genuine Mitsubishi mats, so again, under there as well. Fuel release is just there for you. Bonnet release is hidden just under there. And all electric adjustments for the driver's seat here as well, so with the height up and down, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to jump in and we'll start it up for you. So foot on the brake, all the ignition's over the right hand side. Straighten these wheels up so you can see. Okay, a little bit hot out there. Okay, so 114,112 kilometers as it sits right now. So obviously no engine lights or dash lights or anything like that. You've got a bunch of different little options that you can run through down there. So when you're in full drive, that little picture is going to show you when you're in full drive, two-wheel drive, all that kind of stuff. Obviously how long we've got left to the next service, all your different little settings, everything like that, all controlled through the little menus and everything from that up on the steering wheel here too. So I'll just jump between the different pages and stuff through there. Cruise control on the right hand side, Bluetooth options down here, and jump between like AM, FM, Bluetooth, all that kind of stuff. And on the left hand side, you got paddle shifts up on the right, so you can go up the gears with this one, down the gears with that one. So good for full driving and overtaking and towing and stuff like that if you want a bit more control over those gears. Wipers are on the left hand side, headlights on the right. They've both got automatic setting for those guys. All the parking sensors I pointed out, if you don't like them you can turn them on and off with that one. Mirror adjustments are up here, you can tuck those mirrors in as well, so from the inside, so just protect yourself if you don't want to damage them. A little reverse camera tucked in the back there as well, and then a nice massive big screen at the top here as well, so Apple CarPlay, the whole works through there too. So that's from control from that one, you jump into that one, and then obviously AM, FM, Bluetooth, radio, all that sort of stuff through there as well. Aircon controls down the bottom here, so temperature on the left and the right hand side. If anyone in the back starts taking off their seatbelts and that kind of thing, that one's going to start illuminating, showing you which kid to yell at. We got the rear diff locks there, rear aircon control here too, so again same sort of thing. We got a manual shift mode, so it's just a straight line down to drive, and we can click across and that puts us into first gear, second gear, and we can control the gears from here going up like that and down like that. Otherwise you just got your normal drive, which will do everything for you. Super select gearbox with the Mitsubishis for these guys. So you actually got 4 options for the full drive settings. So we've got 2 high, so that's normal day-to-day driving with the rear wheel drive. We got 4 high, which is your basically so like a more safer version. So if it's like storming and that kind of stuff, wet roads, all those sort of things, it's basically driving in all-wheel drive. It'll use a little bit more fuel, but it is a lot safer. And then we've got to push these in. So you've got 4 high lock center. So basically that's for your dirt roads where you still want to be able to do 80 k's an hour, 100 k's an hour, all those sort of things. And then 4 low lock center as well. So that's for your hectic full driving, so beaches, creek crossings, mud, all that sort of stuff. But you've got 4 different settings for what kind of driving you're doing there as well. And same thing there as well. So once you're in 4-wheel drive, you've got a couple of different settings you can play with here too. Electronic handbrake, so as long as the foot's in the brake, you can push that down to disengage it, pull it back up to engage. Bunch of storage through the inside there, same thing on there. Adjustable seat belts, drop down handles, like I said, the whole way around, and the solid ones there too. All the mirrors, massive big sunny holder, and no mirror on this side as well. Not due for gain for another service until about 130,000 k's there too. So I will leave this running for just 2 seconds because I did pop that bonnet, so I want to show you under there before we finish up. So that's just beeping at me to let me know that the car is still running. I just haven't turned it off yet. So there's the 2.4 litre common rail, turbo diesel, 4-cylinder. Very exciting through there. So thank you again for your inquiry, and can't wait to hear feedback soon.